What is going on YouTube? Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Today I've got something a little different. What you see before you is the Hogue Deka in CPM Magnacut steel with the polyamide 12 handles. Very awesome blade. I am really digging it. So, let's get into this. First off, you are getting a CPM Magnacut blade for less than $150 depending on where you go. This blue version with the satin blade I got for $135 at Slow Camping Pack here in San Luis Obispo. The other black version with the Cerakote CPM Magnacut blade I got for $144. Amazing value for what you get. Amazing value. I promise you, everybody else who puts Magnacut on their blades is not going to offer it for $135. It's just not going to happen. So, Hogue Knives is hitting it out of the park with the value aspect of these knives. So, what do you get? Well, this version is the clip point style blade. They did have a Wharncliffe version, but I am not a Wharncliffe guy. It looks cool, but I am a much bigger fan of clip point knives, so that is the version I went with. You have a .092 on the stock thickness of the blade, running down to a razor thin edge back here. That's just a damn laser beam. Three and a quarter inches on the blade, 4¼ inches on the handle. This is polyamide, what they're calling polyamide 12. It is the same stuff they're using in their 6-hour grips that they manufacture for 6-hour. Same plastic. This is very smooth. There's no traction there whatsoever. It does have some lines coming through with some diamond texture here, but it is really slick. Nothing here that's going to catch your skin whatsoever. It is actually very, very slick. Ambidextrous ambidextrous thumb studs here with a neat little design on them. See if I can focus in on that. Yeah, you can see kind of like a radiological symbol there. That provides quite a bit of texture for your thumb and grabs it real nice so that you can rocket that blade out. Just grabs on super fun, super cool. There is a problem with this though. Two problems. First problem is I use a fixed angle sharpening system, and these thumb studs stand a little proud of the blade. So in order to sharpen this knife, I have to take thumb studs off, and there's nothing there for like a screwdriver or a T-bit or anything like that. So I have to use a pair of pliers to get these thumb studs off. Not a big deal. It's kind of a nitpick, but it's one I need to tell you about. I have to take these thumb studs off in order to sharpen the blade, and it's a little bit of a hassle to use it with a pair of pliers. Hopefully on the version you get, they didn't use too much Loctite, and you can get this off if you need to. The second problem I have with these thumb studs is they not only catch your finger really well, but they will also catch the fabric of your pants. I was sitting in my truck on break the other day, and the knife was in my pocket this way, and I went to pull it out so I could play with it and work the break-in process a little bit more of this knife. And these thumb studs caught the fabric of my knife and opened it about like this as I was yanking it out of my pocket, and I wasn't gentle with it, and it cut me. I got about a 3/4 inch gash on my leg because these thumb studs caught the fabric of my pants. Now, I tried standing up and sitting down in several different ways, and I was not able to have that happen again. It only happened the one time, but I still need to talk about it because I got cut by this. So it does run a potential for that to catch and cut you if you are not careful. Action on this knife is phenomenal. And there is, zero side to side or up and down play. It is rock solid and just a beautiful fall shut action of this knife. I think I might have just cut myself. Oh well. But this is straight out of box. This action is straight out of box, which is awesome. This is a version 2, so you are missing the 2 screws in the main body of this knife. You do have cartridge liners which run to right here, so they cover the able lock in this area, come to about right here, and then cut sharply up to this standoff right here, and the screws on this standoff is actually what holds in that cartridge liner. And then you have 2 more back here that are just where the where the standoffs are. So able lock stands for what the hell does it stand for? Advanced bar lock enhanced or something. Ambidextrous bar lock enhanced. That's what it stands for. Ambidextrous bar lock enhanced. So it is basically Hogue's version of the axis lock, and they did it right. I mean, this is just phenomenal. Nice little lanyard hold right there. You're missing 2 screws and a plate here that don't come on the version 2. They were on the version 1, but they removed those, so all you have is the brass insets there for the screws for your pocket clip. Deep carry pocket clip with some pretty proud screws that are sticking up right there. So on this version, I carried it in my right hand pocket. I'm right-handed, and this is the knife I access the majority of the time is my right-handed pocket. Didn't have any problems in and out of the pocket with this knife. However, with this knife, I have it set up for left-handed carry, and the fabric of my pants catches on these screws that are sticking up right here and makes this knife actually quite a bit difficult to get out of my pocket. I can get it in and out. It's just a little more difficult than this knife for some reason. I hadn't quite figured out why, because they are exactly the same, but it's just one of the mysteries of the universe, I guess. But good tension on this pocket clip. Nice little lip that will slide over the lip of your pants quite easily and hold securely in your pocket. This knife, I'm not real sure if I said it. This knife was designed by Alan Elishewitz, who was a recon Marine, which if I can get that to focus there. Alan Elishewitz was a recon Marine, and recon Marines have very intimate relationships with their knives. Alan Elishewitz has a very good understanding of how to design a knife, and also for the function of that knife for the end user that he is designing the knife for. So it's just an incredible job that he has done with this knife. So I am very pleased with that. Let's do some size comparisons. So there's that. And let's compare it to the knife that is its main competition. This is the Benchmade Bug Out. And you can see very similar. I did measure this blue against the blue Benchmade Bug Out, and it is quite similar. It's not exactly the same. They are 2 slightly different shades of blue, but it's really hard to tell a difference unless you've got them right there together. So the Benchmade bug out comes in at 1.87 ounces. This Deka coming in at 2.12 ounces. So just a little bit heavier on the Deka than the bug out, but you really can't tell a difference holding the knives. You really can't tell a difference in the weight. There is such a small difference. So drop point on the bug out, clip point or Wharncliffe on the Deka, and in order to get the fall shut action on this bug out, there has to be a little bit of side to side play. There is none up and down, but there is a little bit of side to side play with this bug out that is not present on this Deka, and it has the same fall shut action as this bug out. So there you go there. And then one other knife, just to show you something else. This is the Benchmade 940. A little bit longer blade, a little bit longer handle, a little bit larger knife all in all. The bug out comes out at about 2.9 ounces, so it is quite a bit heavier with these aluminum scales. But there is your difference there. And the modified Wharncliffe actually looks quite a bit like this reverse tanto of this bug out. It is really similar, but the Wharncliffe for the Deka actually is a compound grind, so it's a little bit different grind back here than it is up here. So it's a little bit, it is quite a bit different, but it looks similar to this Osborne. So that is the Hogue Deka. Hogue is really starting to pull me to the dark side when it comes to these knives, away from Benchmade. I did talk to customer service. These knives do have a lifetime warranty on these knives. I do believe Hogue also offers a sharpening service if you want to send it in to them. And I talked to them about the warranty. They said, now, if you do something stupid like hammer this knife into a tree and stand on it, they're obviously not going to warranty it for that. But if you do need a blade replacement on this knife, Hogue will do it for a flat rate of $35, which is actually a screaming deal. You can't even get that at Benchmade anymore. Benchmade used to be between $25 and $30 for their blade replacements. They no longer they're no longer that cheap. They are charging almost the price of the knife for a blade replacement now. So it is fabulous that Hogue is still offering blade replacements for $35, because you can't get it for that price at Benchmade anymore. It's much more expensive since they have done their restructuring. So Hogue has just got it going on, man. And that clip point is just sexy. I love it. I don't know if I talked about the little bit of jumping back here on the back. I am locked in. This knife is not going anywhere. My pinky has just enough room to get purchased back here on the back. There's none left over. It's just big enough for my extra large size hands to get a hold of. And every grip, hammer grip, this kind of saber grip, the reverse grip is super comfortable. The pinch grip is real nice as well. Man, this knife is just awesome in every grip. It's super secure. It feels good in hand. It feels good in pocket. I mean, you will literally forget this knife is in your pocket. I have had to check several times just to make sure that it is still there in my pocket, because I can't feel it. I mean, it just literally disappears. So, awesome knife from an awesome maker, from an awesome designer, with an awesome warranty for an awesome price. I mean, you just can't get any better. So that is my review of the Hogue Deka. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. It all helps the channel, and we will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.